It's Wednesday today and I am live. So I'm not on camera today, I'm behind the camera today, but I'm excited to be with you guys and I'm excited to be doing some cards. So this is a Q&A where you get to ask me a question about anything. Anyone can join in. If you do want your question as a priority, you have the option to donate, but it's optional, it's entirely up to you. Otherwise, just pop your question in and, if the angels guide me to your question, then they guide me to your question. And I will be pulling cards today as well for anyone who joins as an angel family member and becomes a member of our amazing community. Okay, let's do this then. So I'm just waiting for people to come in. It is 20 past 8 here in the UK, so it's quite early for me. 25 past 8 it is. But I know that we are all over the world, which I just find fascinating and so amazing and so wonderful that we can connect in this way. So I hope everyone's having a great day and I'm sending everyone so much love and so much power as well. So I'm just waiting for people to come in. If you are glad I'm live as well, give me a thumbs up. It does help me. And if you want to know about my event in May, tickets are available. You can check this out in the description box. So I'm going to use some tarot today as well as some message cards. So they're guiding me to bring in some tarot as well. So we've got CC Lynn coming in. Hello, honey. So I'm going to bring in the Tarot of the Celtic Fairies, and I'm going to bring in the Wildwood Tarot, and I'm going to bring in the Light Seers Tarot, as well as any message deck. So let's bring up the chat then. So CC Lynn, welcome, honey. Good morning, first in. Thank you for being here. How does my love feel towards me? So let's have a look with some tarot today. So let's have a look with the Signs and Synchronicities deck first of all. What do you need to know? What's going on in your connection, or what do you need to be aware of? There's so much hope coming in. So there's blessings on the way. And what this also means is that you give your person so much hope for the future. When they connect with you, that's what they think about, the future. Hope, blessings, love, magic. You bring all of this into their life. When they aren't with you, they feel stressed out and go through struggles, but you're that light in the darkness. So keep finding it in your heart to find hope in this situation, to think positively, to focus on joy, to shine your light, because those are the things that really guide your person to you. And I feel that you may be sent yellow flowers as a sign from heaven that these amazing blessings are on the way. So blessings are coming in. So how does he feel towards you? I'm going to use some tarot. Yeah, look at this, love. And, the Lover's deck, the Lover's card in this deck, should I say, it's all about kind of like obsession feelings. It's like you're both completely into each other. There's nobody else who even gets a look in. Your person is completely, madly, deeply in love with you. And that's what he's showing you there. Look at all this love around him. He's thinking about you and he knows full well the blessings that you can bring into his life as well. And that's the hope. So absolute love in your connection. That's what you need to know today. I hope that helps, okay? Very beautiful message there. Welcome to everyone who's jumping in. If you want a question answered, just pop it in the chat for me. And if you are glad I'm live today, give me a thumbs up. It really does help. We've got the beautiful Alicia in the house there, the doll face. Hey, Liz. Hey, everyone. Great to have you here, honey. Sending you so much love. We've got, hi Liz, this is from DPO. Career guidance, please. I don't feel respected or heard. Not sure if I should take the lesson to speak up or walk away. Well, remember, it's about how you feel. It's making you aware of something. So if you don't feel respected or heard, it's more about you than what other people are doing. So that means the job itself isn't serving you. So try and understand it in a higher way and think, okay, these people I'm around, or these people I'm working with, or, your boss, or the people around you, if they're not respecting you, first of all, they're not really respecting themselves, but it's really about you being made aware that something needs to change. So really, it's not about them at all. It's about you and the way you feel. So I feel what's actually happening is that you're being guided to the fact that something is shifting in you and you need something different. Okay, so yes, you can speak up and express yourself, but think, what good will that do? Is it going to change anything, or is it just going to cause a problem? Okay, is there something better there? So you can call on the angels first of all. I'm just shuffling the tarot. you can speak to the angels, speak to Archangel Gabriel, because Gabriel is the angel connected with career, but also Gabriel will help you to speak up if you need to in a very, powerful way, but also in a very loving and respectful way. Because obviously, if you want people to respect you, you've got to respect them, and you have to respect yourself. So sometimes when we react to things, it causes more drama and problems. And what I'm really connecting with, whatever this card is, it's your higher self guiding you to a change. There's something else that needs to happen. Okay, there's something else going on. Yeah, it's time to walk away. This is what the cards are saying to you. It's like, pack your bags and go. It may be hard to walk away from that situation because, for whatever reason you're invested into it, whether it's for money purposes or time you've been there or people or the job itself, but it feels like it's time to go. And this is where you are right now. So if you're being shown 1010 on the clock, if you've seen the number 1010 or if you've seen it anywhere, you're being reminded to take back your power and to remember who you are, that you are a powerful being. So you don't need to exert your powerful energy, speaking up and trying to make things different. Look for something else. Speak to Archangel Orion, speak to Archangel Gabriel. Speak to Archangel Ariel. These are the angels who help you manifest material things in your life. And, something better will come in. But I feel that's why you're being made aware of it. Because it's like deep in your heart and soul, there's something better out there for you. And there's a change ahead. So I feel between, it could be over the next 10 days or, over the next kind of 10 hours, you even come into understanding of what you need to do. But, sometimes it takes longer than that to make changes. But definitely, you're moving on to a new beginning between now and October. But I feel it's going to happen much quicker than that. Could happen within 10 weeks, okay? But it would be the right thing to do because there's something better coming in. I hope that helps, okay? We got Alicia says, messages from Eric, please. So we're going to bring in some tarot today rather than message cards. I'm going to use the signs and synchronicities. Your love has deep roots and it will prevail. So that's what you're being reminded today. This love is deep. It's got deep roots. The reason why is because it's a twin flame love or, this powerful soul connection. It will prevail, which means you will succeed, which means you will be together. So that's what you're being shown today. So the message coming through about how he feels about you. He wants to apologize for certain things. It's like he's saying to you, I've rushed into certain things and I may have said certain things and I want you to know that I care. This card, look at the card there. First of all, this represents the eagle, which is about him coming to you. But he wants to come to you in a better energy. This person in this card looks a bit scary. So it's like he's saying, I want to heal the parts of myself that can be a bit scary. The things where he may say things he doesn't mean or things are upset at you or, things he's struggling with to be able to come to you in the right way. And this is also about rising up above the 3D world. You can see, this is above the trees there. So it's also about observing things in a different way. And really what I'm connecting with is how much you've changed his life. You've changed his life and that's triggered certain things within him. And that can bring the claws out. And obviously in this relationship and in this connection, the claws can come out because we get triggered by certain things. We get frustrated. We get jealous. We get angry. We go through all the dark night of the soul energy that, we have to heal. So what I'm really connecting with is he's seen things in a higher way now because he wants to return to you in a much better energy. And that's definitely what's going on because, this love is so deep, it will prevail, it will succeed. So he wants you to know, yes, he's on the way. So he's coming to you as the eagle, but he wants to come back in a better energy. I hope that helps, okay? Very powerful. I'm just going to nip up to this donation, then I'll go back down the chat. Thank you to everyone who's here. I'm not ignoring anyone. It's just if someone does donate to me, or if someone joins today as an angel family or as a milestone for being a member, obviously I make those priority. So we've got the beautiful Ashwini. Thank you for the donation, honey. Amit's thoughts for me. It's coming. It's coming. He's moving on in cards. He's moving on. Okay, if you're saying that he's moving on from you, then why are you thinking that? When I'm doing cards, I'm not seeing that. Okay, I'm not getting there, he's moving on. If you're doing your own cards, it's your own ego that's grabbing onto those things. So what do you need to know? So I'm just going to connect with what do you need to know about the connection? And what does he want you to know? Yeah, look at this. The angel's saying to you, don't give up, you're almost there. You know, you've got a polar bear there. The polar bear is that sign that comes to you that says, don't give up. You know, your breakthrough is coming. You know, think again, look again. See it in a high way. I feel it's just your ego that's causing problems here. Or you're grabbing onto negatives. You know, it's like if someone gives you a reading, for example, and you've got like 5 really positive cards, and then maybe one that brings up a little bit of fear, the ego will grab onto the fear card instead of thinking about those amazing 5 cards. So you have to look at this in a higher way and ask yourself why you are still doubting his feelings for you and still doubting the power of the love and the connection. Because the angel's saying, don't give up, you're almost there. This is more about you than actually about him. So what does he want you to know? Yeah, this is the thing. He's in a family situation right now, or he's in a relationship, or he's going through something. He's dealing with family issues, and this can be with his own family as well, because it's in reverse here. He's not happy in his situation. It may look like that on the surface, because he may seem to have everything he wants, and he may seem to have everything going for him, but he's not happy. Yeah, he's married, he's not satisfied. And I feel this is more connected with his family. And when I say his family, I'm talking about his actual blood relations than the family he's actually with himself in his marriage. Things are not what they seem. You have to look beyond the physical. Because, you know, things are upside down right now. Things are up in the air. So yes, his parents, and that's what I'm connecting with. So just because things seem okay doesn't mean they are. Has he got a child? Is the children involved? Okay, if there isn't, because I feel he's looking at this child here, this boy. If there isn't kids involved, he's looking at his own self. Okay, and that's actually what I'm connecting with anyway. I'm connecting with, he's looking at this boy, and this is himself as a child, and he's thinking, what's happened? Where's my life gone? Where's this little boy who had all these hopes and dreams and all this, you know, magic in him? Where's he gone? So this is what he's doing. He's looking at himself as a child thinking, I need to reconnect with my inner child. I need to think about myself more. That's what he's connecting with. Okay, so I am actually connected. So it doesn't matter if he's got kids or not, because I'm not connecting with that when I'm tuning in. He may want kids or he may have kids. That, you know, it's not really important right now. What's important is he wants to connect with his inner child, because he's thinking, you know, what's happened to us? It's like his inner child coming to him saying, what's happened in our life? You know, what magical things are happening? Where are we? What are we doing with our lives? With all this wonder and magic and excitement. And he's saying, I'm sorry I let you down. So it may seem like he's happy, but he's not. See what I mean? You're saying, Liz, is he trying to forget me? Aren't you taking in what I'm saying? I'm saying to you, he's not happy in his situation, and you're grabbing onto he's trying to forget me. This is about your wounds you need to heal. It's not really about him at all. His situation is teaching you a big lesson. It's teaching you self-worth. It's teaching you to rise above the physical reality. It's teaching you to look beyond what's going on. So the message is, it's about your wounds, not his. You've got to stop looking at his life and thinking everything's wonderful, and you have to look at your own life. Okay, so, and you know, this is showing you, you have to think, right, what am I learning right now? What is this teaching me? That's what the angels want you to know. So they're saying, don't give up now, you're almost there. Things are not what they seem. Okay, and re-listen to the message, because, you know, this is about him understanding what he needs to do. Okay, so he's not happy. He's looking at his inner child thinking, we need more, we deserve more. That's what's going on. That's what you need to know. Thank you for that, okay? Okay, I'm going to go back down to the chat. So the next question we've got coming up, we've got Lily says, love this. Will I get the new job as a healthcare worker? Well, thank you for being here, Lily. Sending you so much love. Will you get this new job? The angel is saying to you, I feel, obviously, you know, when I connect with these cards, I have to tell you what is coming through intuitively. Right now, you're going through a big change in your life and you're ascending. So you're becoming someone brand new, and it's about making a commitment to yourself. So I feel this new job will be a big commitment to you. And you're ready for a big commitment. You're ready. It feels like this is something you want to do. You're smiling about it. So I feel that you are smiling in this card. So that means between now and May, you're going to receive what you need. So it's very likely you're going to get this job. But what you're actually understanding from maybe applying for this job or going for this job is not only do you want more in your life, but you are on a path of ascension, which means you're here to serve, to help, to be there for people, to working on services, giving of yourself. And I feel that's what this will do for you. But what I'm really connecting in this card is it's not even really about the job. It's about you becoming someone brand new and you feeling happy and they're giving me fear, enjoying what you're doing, leaving fears behind and ascending. So you're ascending to a new way of being. And this card has moved on top as well. They give me a little bit of fear when I'm connecting with you. So let go of any fears. Remember, if things don't ever go to plan, if it feels like a rejection, it's a redirection. So I'm not feeling that's what's going to happen, but it's about you seeing everything in a higher way. It's about you following your heart and doing what you're passionate about. And that's the opportunity that's coming in with the energy of Ace of Wands, which is in March, which is now, between now and May. So it feels like right now you may be creating things. By May, you're going to be feeling happy about what you're doing. So something is definitely changing in your life between now and May, and you're on a path of ascension. I hope that helps. Okay, so if I was going to give you a yes or no, with these cards, I would say definitely yes. It takes commitment and you're ready for this because you're manifesting your dreams. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Musical Life. Thank you for the donation, honey. Wait for him or will someone new be better for me? Well, it's never about waiting for anyone. Please understand that, okay? It's never about waiting. It's about living life. It's about trusting the process of your life. It's about enjoying life. It's not about waiting around thinking, oh, when are we going to be together? When's he going to come? It's about living your life in the moment. And when you do that, you live your life in the moment. You've got no expectations because you're taking it every moment, every day as it comes. So if your person comes to you, brilliant. If someone else comes in, brilliant. You can say to the universe, this person or someone better for me, please. Or something better for me, please. That's what you can ask and do. And it will bring in power. So, and there's definitely a delivery coming to you because the DPD van's just pulled up outside and the guy's got out with a big parcel and he's crossing over the road and going over the road. He's not coming here. But it's a huge sign that whatever it is that you're asking for and desiring and wanting is going to be delivered to you. So really it's about asking the universe and saying, God, heaven, the angels, the universe, whoever you're connected with up there, you know what I need. You know who I am. And you know who is going to make me happy in this moment. And that person in this moment may just be myself. I may need to get to know myself again. I may need to fall in love with my life again. I may need to reconnect with my inner child again to be open for love. And then the right person will come in, whether that's your person in alignment with the energy or someone else. When we say our twin flame or something better or someone better, sometimes we'll be sent a friendship. Someone who can, make us happy in other ways. Sometimes we're sent a new career or we're sent a new project or goal. So that's what you need to know. So what's the energy that's coming in around you? Yeah, Five of Pentacles. So it feels right now it's more an impatience that you're dealing with because you're feeling like the door is closed. You're thinking, I just feel like I'm waiting for this door to open. I feel like I'm waiting for something to happen. So the Five of Pentacles is an energy where focus on the good things in your life. Focus on the blessings. You've got so many blessings around you right now, not focusing on doors that may seem shut because you hold the key to open this door. And there's so many amazing things behind this door. There's so many new experiences that you can have. Instead of feeling like you're waiting and feeling drained and tired because you're frustrated about not being with this person or waiting for or wanting this person. So yes, you're learning patience, but patience isn't about waiting. It's about living, acceptance, enjoying you. And that's what you need to know. So it's entirely up to you how you take this guidance on. But the angel is saying to you, you're not trapped, you're not stuck, you're not behind this locked door. You've always had the key. And you have the power to open it, to allow blessings in. I hope this helps, okay? Bocelli, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, a message from the angels or DM, please. So what's the message coming through for you right now? What do you need to know? So the message for you is, again, hope. We've just had this card coming out, which is really beautiful. So blessings are on the way for you. And I also feel that card's also for everyone watching, you know, for Musical Life and everyone else as well. So Bocelli, blessings are on the way for you. Blessings are coming in. You know, there's so much hope in your connection. There's a completion phase taking place right now, a cycle ending. So what your person is wanting you to know is, since 2021, they've been going through a big awakening in their life. And they've been learning how to break free from certain things and to break out of old patterns and paradigms and things that they've been going through. So really, it's a new phase is about to begin. So I feel that there's a completion phase happening around you and your person to bring you together. So what the angels are really saying to you is, regardless of what's going on with your person right now, focus on what's going on with you. Focus on blessings, gratitude, raising your vibration, feeling good, and stepping into a new way of being. And understanding that you have power. You know, you have the power within you to create worlds. You have the power to overcome things in your life that you may struggle with. You have power. So what I'm seeing this is, I'm seeing this as you accessing everything about you. So really the message coming through is, since 2021, both of you have been going through a huge awakening. It doesn't matter how long you've been on this journey for, or how long you've been aware of each other for either. It's the fact that since 2021, you've been waking up to who you truly are. And so is your person, and that's bringing in alignment. You've been going through significant changes in your life, in your body, in your mind, in your whole perception of the life you're living. And that's bringing magic in. And I feel what this is showing you here is that you are receiving intuitive guidance constantly, that you are ascending, that you are becoming someone brand new. So you're receiving guidance constantly about where you are and what to do. So the angels are reminding you of your power as a spiritual being, that you always have the power to check in with him on the 5D realm. And it's about understanding that right now there's a cycle completing to bring you together, whether that's a karmic cycle or anything else. So the message is, focus more on what you're going through and how to raise your vibration, and that's going to bring amazing blessings in along the way. I hope that helps, okay? Hey Rob, great to have you here. Good early morning, Liz and Soul family. Thank you for being here. So we've got a moderator in the house. We're going to do Mariana. Thank you for being here, honey. Hi Liz, can I have a message from C and DM? What do they want to tell me? So what does C want to tell you today? C's saying this right now, he's fighting in his life, okay? He's fighting for things in his life. This card was also in reverse there. So this is a card of victory, you know, getting what you want and being where you need to be, but battles first. And he feels like he's saying he's going through a battle. And this is obviously the inner battle he's going through. That's what he wants you to know. He's going through an inner battle. That's what he wants to tell you. So it's like he's saying to you, I'm really protecting you right now from my drama, from my situation, from what I'm going through. He doesn't want you in that. So it's like he's put a wall up to stay away from you because of that. So what you've been, and he sees you as this leader. So what he's really saying to you is, just because I'm not connecting with you doesn't mean that I'm not thinking about you, but I am trying to reconnect with myself and deal with what's going on. So he's dealing with a lot of inner conflict today. Now, regarding your masculine, he's putting the work in. What you need to know about your divine masculine right now is, wherever he is, whatever he's doing today, he is doing the work he needs to do on himself to be able to become the right kind of person, whether that's for his own life or to be in a life with you. You know, that's what he's doing. He's creating all these shoes. It's like he's also trying to put himself into other people's shoes. So he may be thinking about how he's treated you and the way he's behaved. You know, it's like we should say, don't ever judge anybody anyway, but certainly don't judge anyone until you've walked a mile in their shoes. So he feels like that's what he's doing. He's spending time reflecting on things he's done and how he's treated people, not just you, other people in his life. And he's trying to gain an understanding of that. And that's part of his inner work. Because, you know, I could just say, oh, he's doing his work, which he is. But you might think, well, what work is he doing on himself? He's trying to understand how he has affected other people. And he's kind of walking in their shoes a little bit, walking in your shoes. And it's bringing in a lot of compassion and empathy, but it's also bringing up a lot of healing and wounds. So that's what's going on with him, and that's what's going on with C. I hope that helps. Okay, that's what you need to know today. And we've got, hey, Laura Katie, sending you so much love. We've got Kim N says, hi, Liz, any guidance in love? So what do you need to know about your love life right now? They're giving me intuitively. I'm connecting intuitively a lot more in this reading today because that's what I've asked the angels to do rather than using the cards. As obviously, I always do connect intuitively, but than just using message cards. They're saying ascending. Okay, you're ascending on your journey. Your love life is ascending to a new level. That's the guidance in love. Now, what you're being shown here is that you are strong. So first of all, we gain power from love because we gain strength from it, which means anything we go through that hurts us, it makes us stronger. Remember, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So everything you've been through in your love life and everything you're going through in your love life, it's making you stronger. And your strength is compassion, kindness, gentleness, empathy, understanding. That's what that lamb is showing to you there. So you've got the lamb and you've got the lion. So you gain strength and understanding that, you know, what makes you strong is your gentleness. You know, the way you are as a person, not about lashing out or reacting. It's about responding with love. It's about understanding what love really is. That love is a journey back to yourself and your soul. So what I'm actually connecting with here in love is whatever you're going through in your love life, it's allowing you to observe what love really is. Because love just isn't about romantic love. It's about seeing love everywhere you go. Seeing love in kind actions. In the way a child smiles at its mother. Or the way that you see someone caring for somebody in the community. It's about love. I feel what this is letting you know today is your love life, the things you're going through, the struggles you're having, is making you into a better person. Because it's allowing you to feel love. And you can see as well, you've got the 8 there, or the infinity sign on the tattoo. So I'm seeing that as you're being reminded that you are an eternal being. You know, that you are an infinite being. So there's definitely a twin flame connection around you, or a soul connection around you, because you are being shown that in that tattoo there. That you are an infinite being, that you are connected in so many ways to so many things. And this is about your healing. I definitely feel as well you're healing intuitive thoughts, because I'm feeling the crystal here really connecting with the solar plexus. So it's about trusting your intuition, about love, knowing how you feel, moving out of the ego and breathing yourself back into the present moment. And that will bring in so much power. And it's about having kindness, generosity, love, loving, being gentle. Those are the things that open all the doors for love to work in your life. Instead of being, you know, kind of struggling and stressing and worrying. You know, it's about understanding that this is making you strong and powerful. So I definitely feel between now and the Lionsgate portal, you are gaining so much spiritual strength through your love life. But it's more about you understanding that love is about gentleness and kindness. And understanding the other person, understanding other people, not being triggered by things, trying to understand what you're learning, than just being in a relationship. And that's what you need to know. So it's not just about me bringing in a message about love today. It's about you understanding what love is. And that's what's happening within you as a spiritual being. You are ascending in a whole new way. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Laura Katie says, any messages for me today, please, Liz? So what do you need to know? What do you need to know? The message for you is something is trying to get your attention in a physical way. Now, when we see the number 666, it's reminding us that we may be being more affected by our physical reality than we actually need to be. And the crow is getting your attention, saying, I'm giving you a sign or a synchronicity or bringing something into your awareness for a reason, so you see it more in a spiritual way. The 999 is about your spiritual path and journey. So always remember that whatever's going on in your life, whether it's in your health, whether it's in your journey with family, whether it's in your connection with your person, whether it's at work, whether it's with finances, you're being shown things. Something is trying to get your attention so you can go within yourself and understand what's going on. And I feel that your person is also trying to get your attention right now through what they are doing. Okay, so the message is, in your physical world right now, something is happening that you're being guided to look at in a higher way. And that's why you've got the number sequence 666. Reverse that is 999. Sixes are about fears and struggles we can go through and things in the physical. Nines are more about the spiritual understanding of what's going on. I hope that helps. Okay, that's what you need to know. And we've got I can't even say it there, sorry. Chameleon Sun. Da Chameleon Sun. Good morning, everyone. Good morning to you, honey. I just want to acknowledge everyone as well today. Our Mangle says, hi Liz, our karmic ending is going to happen with my person this year. Any messages from him? So what do you need to know? What do you need to know? So the message coming through is things are definitely speeding ahead. There's definitely movement there. If you see motorbikes, that's such a huge sign of that. So I feel that yes, things are definitely changing this year. It's just you both have to be ready for each other. Okay, so you've got to understand what this card is, okay? What this card is, this baby here isn't a baby at all. It's a changeling. And that means that it can be a very mischievous child, or it can be a very mischievous, they give me the word pixie, but fairy, that very mischievous, cause problems. So this really is symbolizing your person's spiritual growth. That your person is growing up spiritually in the karmic situation, in their life right now. And you have to be ready for your person. Your person has to be ready for you. So that's why the divine timing is at work in your life. So it's not even about the karmic ending, which yes, is going to happen. It's about you both being ready for each other. So if you are with each other before you're ready, the fact that your person isn't yet spiritually grown enough for you will cause you shock. It will cause you problems. It's like this baby saying, I'm not ready yet, are you? And really, if you look at your own journey, you're realizing that you're still learning lessons yourself. You're still preparing. So there's still a preparation energy around your connection, because your person is saying, I'm still growing up. I'm still learning. I don't want to hurt you in any way, which I could do if I come to you before we are both ready. And also, this is such a huge sign about the changes going on, and the speed that's happening in the connection. So I definitely feel that this could end between, the karmic ending could come in between now and August time, but it's more about letting go of the when and having faith that the karmic situation is bringing in lessons that are growing your masculine, that are growing you, growing both of you, so that when you come together, you'll be together in a real magical energy of love, not, fear-based energies or shock, because it can be a shock to the system if we're not ready. Right now, you're building a solid foundation, and they need to let go of what no longer serves them, and you need to let go of what no longer serves you. So you're both shedding skins to be together. But, if I was answering your question directly, I would say, yes, there's going to be a karmic ending between now and August time, but really what the angels want you to know is that you are building a solid foundation, and that's happening through the karmic situation anyway, but you have to be ready for each other. Otherwise, you'll both cause more problems instead of good. I hope that helps, okay? I'm going to go up to the donation. This is for Laura Katie Rose. So I have already answered a question for you with some guidance. Obviously, the angels have already taken that out of my mind. So really understand that whatever you received before, it is what you need to know today. So does Paul have anything to say to me today? So, I'm using tarot today. So what he's saying to you is, I'm making a decision. Okay, he's got decisions to make in his life, and he's actually battling with those decisions right now. So the battle is about the higher self and the ego. And that's what he's dealing with, ego. So, and what he's saying to you is, I want you and I want to be with you, but I need to work through things within my mind, my ego, my own struggles and fears. And that's why he's reflecting on things right now. So I definitely feel he's going through a bit of a dark night of the soul to be able to make changes, to make the right decision. So what Paul wants to say to you today is he's making the right decisions and he's doing what he needs to do to make that happen. So if he's silent, distant or quiet, it's because he's going through a bit of a dark night of the soul to make these decisions. And magic is in the air. So always remember that silence or not communicating is a blessing. I hope that helps, okay? Alex, thank you for the donation, honey. A message from R, please. What does R want to say to you today? So I'm using tarot today, okay? He wants to come to you. He wants to communicate. He's thinking about this right now. So this is a big message about communication coming in. Okay, so R wants to come to you and talk to you and open up to you. But this is what's currently on his mind. You can see there he's in deep thought. So he's thinking about coming to you. He's thinking about how you will, be when he comes to you. Thinking, will you reject me or respond to me? Do you want me? Do you love me? Do you care? He's actually thinking those things. And you may be thinking those things. Thinking, does this person actually want me and care about me? But your person is working out how to respond to you. Because he wants to open up to you with the King of Cauldrons. He wants to. Even if, he feels vulnerable. There's vulnerability in this card because this king should not be giving this fairy milk or cream. It's cream. Cream is very, it's like having chocolate. When we have chocolate, how it makes us feel. That cream is how it makes fairies feel. I love this deck, if you're wondering why I know so much about this deck. So, he wants to give the fairy exactly what she needs and wants and desires, but it makes him feel vulnerable because if he gets caught, he shouldn't be doing that. Okay, so there may be a situation right now that R is in that, is actually stopping him from doing what he wants to do. He wants to give you the cream. He wants to give you what you desire, what you deserve, what you need. So he's got to release himself from fears around his own situation to be able to come forward the right way. So just understand that he wants to give you everything that you want, but he's working out how to do that, and it's going to start with communication coming in. So if you've sent a message or if you've reached out, he's working out how to respond to you whenever this was. So it doesn't matter whether you reached out recently or a long time ago, he is working out now how to respond to you or how to come back into your life. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? And thank you for the donation, honey. Message from Frank, will he have energy to meet me soon? So what does Frank want you to know? What does Frank want you to know? They give me a lot of fear around Frank. So he's in a lot of fear. There's a lot of fear about coming to you because he wants to come out into the open. He wants to come to you. So you can see in this card, I know it's reversed. I'm going to talk about that in a minute, but this person here is coming out into the open. Okay, is moving out of all these brambles to come out into the open. So this person has been hiding and is coming out into the open to come to the fairy. This person is so drawn to this fairy, he has to come out into the open and see this fairy. So you're the fairy, Anne. And that means that you are the light. Look at the light in that fairy energy there. You are the light. You are so attractive to Frank. He can't not be with you. He can't stay away from you. He has to have you, he has to be with you. So what he's showing you here is he's so attracted to you. When he's in that energy, he doesn't care about anything else because, he could get seen coming out into the open. So he has to be ready for that because it was in reverse. So he wants to come to you. He wants to meet you. He wants to be with you. He wants to change his life to have a life with you, but he has to be ready for it. And he's taking it step by step, moment by moment, day by day. And that's what he's doing. So he's saying to you, I'm coming out into the open. I am being drawn to your light. Give me the time to do it my way. So have faith that, he wants you and he desires you. All you have to do to make this happen is shine your light and be yourself. You don't need to try and force it or rush it. You just need to be you. And that's going to draw him out of his cave or his hiding place or his situation or wherever he is. I hope that helps, okay? Dreams, thank you for your donation, honey. Big message to, big shout out, should I say, to Spanish Bull as well. Hello from Spain. Great to have you here. Me and George are wanting to go to Spain this year, and we've been thinking about it. So it's amazing you've jumped on, because that's also another sign. Dream says, what does my DM want to say today in guidance for union? So the card from him, first of all, again, look at this. There's a lot of coming out into the open here with the masculines today, with your special people today. They want to come out in the open. Now, what's happened here is, Dreams, he's hurt you, and he knows he's hurt you, and he wants to make up for that. In this card, what this card is, he's been throwing stones, okay, or rocks, whatever you see them as. And, he couldn't see what was going on. And he threw these rocks, and it's knocked down a fairy. And now he's thinking, oh my goodness me, I've hurt this fairy. I need to make up for that. Is this fairy okay? I'm sorry for what I've done. So that's what's going on. So pretty much what he's saying is, I couldn't see what I was doing. I'm sorry I hurt you. It's like the trees were there and he didn't realise what he'd done. So he's saying, I'm realising now what I've done. I'm realising the consequences of my actions. I'm so sorry I hurt you and let you down. I'm going to make it right. I'm going to come forward and apologise to you for everything. So the guidance for union is to know that it's absolutely on the right path, because you're going to resolve your issues and he's going to apologise for the past. So the angels are saying right now, for your guidance for union, which means to move forward into your permanent relationship, to be aligned with that, cleanse and align your chakra system. And I spoke about this yesterday in yesterday's video. I even shared on the community post the chakra cleanse. So if you didn't do that, then you're being guided to do that now. And also lighten the load, find time to have fun. Bring more light-hearted energy into the connection. So when your person comes to you, and obviously your person is going to come and apologise for hurting you, lighten their load and lighten your life by forgiving. Forgive now. And I'm sure you are already, but that's the guidance. The dolphins are saying, make it lighter. Don't make it all so serious or stressful. Make it all playful and fun. So I feel it's going to lighten the load for both of you when your person comes to you and apologises, or, shows you with their actions and their words, but really shows you with their actions that they are sorry about the past. That's what you need to know. So lighten the load right now. Find time to have some fun. Cleanse your chakras, and it's going to open all the doors. I hope that helps, okay? Yeah, Rob, this is one of my favourite decks of cards. It's the Tarot of the Celtic Fairies, or Celtic, depending how you say it. Tarot of the Celtic Fairies. I absolutely love it. We've got Keeping It Crystal. Thank you for coming in with a donation. Beautiful deck. I would love a DM update. Thank you, honey. I love this deck. It's one of my favourites. I used to have, I still have, but I haven't seen him for a long time. I've got a friend who actually uses nothing but this deck, and he was the one who really intuitively showed me how to use this deck from listening to him and, connecting with his energy. So this is for Keeping It Crystal. DM update for you is, again, there's going to be a victory here. So everything that's happening right now is happening for a reason, and you're being reminded of that. And I'm getting the energy between now and May. So it may seem like your person is hiding behind a wall right now, but he's dealing with his own inner battles. He's dealing with his inner struggles. This is you, and you will prevail. So really, you're the power in this connection right now. And you're being reminded of that you have power. You may not remember that sometimes when you're going through your own darkness and you're going through your own pain. But your person sees you and knows you are there, even if he's hiding. Even if there's no contact, or, there's some kind of block or wall there. It's like he's hiding behind a mask, or he's hiding behind a block or a wall. So, and he's saying to you, I'm going to come to you when I'm ready to face you, when I'm ready to be around your power and your light. So he sees you as this leader. He sees you as this inspiration, this lighthouse. And that's really what I'm connecting with. I'm also seeing this as you being the archer, which means you have power right now within you to create and manifest your dreams and desires. Set your intentions. Ask for what you want. And the flag there is also reminding you that you're already home. All paths lead home. Your person is coming to you. And it is, again, motorbike going past speed. So it doesn't matter where you are. It's about what you are and who you are. So the angel's saying, you keep doing you, because he's dealing with things behind the scenes right now. You can't see what's going on behind this wall. That means that you may not be able to see what's going on, but your person is loyal to you. A big Labrador's just gone past. Someone walking a big Labrador. And Labradors are about loyalty. And I feel that that's such a huge sign as well. So your person is saying, let me deal with my things right now, my own issues, my own struggles, my situation. And when I'm ready to be around you in your power, when I'm feeling on your level, I'm coming home. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Laura says, I love that deck. It's so descriptive in the pictures. It's so beautiful. I really enjoy sometimes using tarot, not just message decks, and it's a nice change. So thank you for those donations, guys. I'm just going to go back down the chat now and find where I was before. So next question we're doing is, we've got Queen of Hearts says, hi Liz, will my special person contact me after a long time of no communication and separation? So of course you're going to receive communication. It's about having faith in that. So yeah, your person right now is working on themselves to be in the right energy to come back into your life. So there's going to be a period of communication that's going to come in, or there's going to be an end of the separation around July. Right now he's still doing the work, and both of you are. So this is reminding you, first of all, that right now it's about understanding that even if you're not in communication, you are telepathic and you are still connected, because the roots of your connection are deep. So you have the power to connect in other ways. So what I feel you need to do right now is work on nurturing the 5D bond that you share. And that's what he's doing here. He's got his eyes closed, but this flat, it's still growing. This tree or, seedling or whatever this is, it's still growing. So between now and July, work on the 5D connection. Understand that your journey is beyond space and time. It's much more than just a physical connection. And that's going to bring you back together in the 3D world, because you both want to be together in the 3D world, but there may be things still being healed right now. So it's not quite the right time to come back together, but it's growing. And the seedling is that sign of that. So yes, you're going to come back together. And yes, you're going to, have what you want with this person, but it just takes time. You have to be patient. And remember, patience isn't about waiting. It's about living life, loving life, acceptance, and working on the inner union, because that will create the outer union. So that's what you're both being guided to do. But you both feel each other, and you both feel how powerful this connection is, because it runs deeper than what's on the surface. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? And we've got Ashwi coming in with a donation there. Thank you so much, honey. Ashwi says, message from my DM is feelings as 12th of March is 4 years of us. So what does he want to say to you right now? What does he want to say to you right now? So he's saying to you, I am coming. Okay, he is coming to you, and he's feeling a sense of urgency about coming to you. But there's things that need to be released first. Okay, and he's got to take his time, because if he makes the wrong decision, it won't work. If this is rushed, it won't work. Okay, you have to understand that. Your journey is a journey that's in divine timing, regardless of what's going on in the 12th of March or not, the fact that it's 4 years. What we tend to do is grab onto those dates and, hold on to those things and think, oh, it's been 4 years, so things should be further ahead by now, or we should be in communication because of this, and that's just the ego. Time is illusion. It's kind of like a man-made thing. That's why watches, when you become very spiritual, you probably won't ever wear a watch ever again, because we realize that time is a way of controlling us. And when we let go of the control, we let go. So the message of this card is, you can see this bond here. So first of all, this is the bond between you and your person. It's unbreakable. Nothing can break that bond. Okay? But your person may be dealing with something right now that they need to walk away from or release. So they can cut the cord with certain people or certain situations to be able to be with you. But only one of these swords will cut this bond. So the message is nothing's going to cut the bond between you and your divine masculine. You have to understand that, because sometimes we get in fear about that, thinking, oh, the bond will break if they're with a karmic partner, or the bond will break if certain things are going on. And that's just not true. But only one of these swords will cut this bond between him and whatever's holding him back from you. So he has to make the right decision and take his time to do that. Now, the Three of Swords is also an energy of heartbreak, pain, separation. The way we feel when we're not with our person physically, but you've been reminded again that you have that unbreakable bond that goes beyond space and time. So it's like I've just spoke about, work on the 5D connection, because he is coming towards you and he is doing the work that he needs to do to be with you. And there is a light at the end of the tunnel, just not yet. So it's about you learning patience. So I feel he's going to come towards you between now and June. So this is an energy of March to June. Understand that right now he's working on healing himself and releasing things so he can be with you the right way. And that's what you need to know. VP Mum, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi Liz, any messages about my twin flame journey for me? What do you need to know right now? So the message coming through for you is there's a situation right now that needs to be released, and there's a karmic ending happening. Okay, this is in reverse. So I definitely feel something is ending in your life or their life to bring you together. Look at this. It's like you're watching your person here and they may be trapped in a situation that they need to release themselves from. So it's like your person isn't available to you in this moment because they seem to be in something else that they need to release. So, you're manifesting this connection right now. You're working on bringing this connection into the physical world, but you have to have faith in the timing, because your person has to choose to move out of that energy. And also, the masks are coming off. Feelings are being revealed around October. So between now and October, this is going to be some kind of karmic ending or change that's going to bring you together. But I feel your person right now, or it could be you, okay? One of you is, or maybe even both of you, but one of you is definitely in a situation that needs to be released, that they are wearing a mask in, or you're wearing a mask. But I feel this is more connected with them. But I definitely do feel there's something that you're also releasing. And you can also get, this could be a cycle of fear that you can be trapped in, like we get trapped in our own minds. So even when your person is coming to you on the 5D or, trying to be around you in that way, you may not see that because you may be focused on the karmic situation or the fact that there's a mask and the feelings aren't yet being revealed. So again, I'm feeling this energy where you can always connect with your person in a higher way. So remember that, especially as things move into place. And I feel that it's about you choosing peace. I'm seeing this here as a harp. You need to choose peace in this situation to realize that, like Rob says there in the chat, love is eternal. And like Donna says, love is unbreakable. So your love is unbreakable and it's eternal. The masks are going to come off and the feelings are going to be revealed, just not quite yet because of a situation that is stopping that from happening. And I feel between August time and October, the feelings are going to be revealed. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Thank you again to everyone who's donating. If you haven't already, give me a thumbs up. It really does help, especially if you've enjoyed your question or you're enjoying the fact that I'm live a lot right now. And I'm going to go back up into the chat. So let me go back to where I was in the chat if I can find it. Bear with me a second. We've got, I got it and then it jumped up. So I just have to take my time because this chat has got a mind of its own, because I'm trying to go back to where I was. Okay, so bear with me. So the message that we're going to do now, I'm just trying to find it. We did Queen of Hearts. I'm going to do, Amanda says, does work on National Financial Authority good or bad for my twin flame relationship? I mean, what if on that institution there's someone who distracts me from my DM or lures me into an office romance? So really, it's nothing to do with the place. It's, you've got to ask yourself, are you wanting someone else right now to give you what you can't receive from your twin flame relationship? Because you're saying, what if someone distracts me from my masculine? Well, first of all paths lead home. Okay? All paths lead home. So If you're meant to be with your divine masculine, you'll be with your divine masculine. Nothing can stop that from happening, no matter where you work or what you do or anything else. So please understand that if you feel you're going to meet someone else, there could be someone coming into your life who's going to teach you something in that moment. You could receive something from that person that gives you what you need in that moment that your person can't give it to you. Your masculine can't give it to you. So this is really your higher self understanding that there may be lessons to be learned with somebody else before your person is ready to come to you, because all paths lead home. So in other words, no matter what you do, no matter where you go, no matter who you spend time with, no matter what job you do, all paths lead home. So really look at yourself and say, okay, am I ready to have a relationship with someone other than my divine masculine? So it's not that someone's going to distract you from your divine masculine. It just may be in that moment they may give something to you that you need. Like, for example, you may want to feel loved. You may want to feel desired. You may want to feel a bit of romance. You may want to go out on a date. And if you can't get that from your person and you're not happy enough giving that to yourself, the universe will send someone in who will fulfill what you were seeking in that moment. But the message I've got coming through for you is nothing and no one is going to stop you from ending up and being with the person you're meant to be with. So don't worry about the type of job you're doing or the type of work or anything like that. If someone's meant to come in and distract you a little bit, then that really is a lesson for you. Because for me, for example, on my journey, I went on a date with someone and this person was great in every single way, but it just wasn't right. I decided in that moment I'm going to wait. And it's not about waiting, it's about living life and loving life. But I'm going to wait for what I truly deserve rather than trying to get involved in something that I don't really want. So really it's a journey back to you about what you really want in this moment. And that's why it can seem confusing, because that's what you're currently working out. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Kat with a donation there. Thank you so much, honey. Can I please have a message from S? I feel heavy energy. So what does S want to say to you today? So if you're feeling heavy energy, something needs to be lifted. So I'm going to pull a Signs and Synchronicity card as well. So the energy coming up is there's an upcoming trip, okay? Something is going to happen that's going to bring change in. An upcoming trip. We've also got the Master coming off, feelings are being revealed. So things are definitely going to be revealed in your connection, and your person is working out how to take a mask off. And they give me fear. And there could be an upcoming trip that's going to change things, between you and within the connection. That means you could go somewhere or they could go somewhere that brings up a lot of epiphanies, realizations, and understanding about this love and what the connection is. So the message is, we've got reflection. The reason you're feeling heavy energy is because right now your person is reflecting on their life. So really in this card, this is a lot like the Hermit. It's a lot like isolation energy. You can see he's going within, and he's also ready for anything. He's got that kind of mallet there because he's ready to deal with anything that comes along. So I feel that right now your person is feeling very defensive. I'm feeling defensive energy, and that's what you're connecting with. And it's because he's afraid of being hurt. He's afraid of doing the wrong thing. It's very dark here. What if he lashes out and hurts someone by accident? So what he's saying is, if I've ever hurt you, it's been by accident. I haven't done it purposefully. I haven't meant to hurt you. I'm sorry. And he's working through all of that, especially between now and the full moon. And we're moving towards you. Obviously, we've got a new moon coming up. But, between now and the full moon, he's going through a lot of healing. And there may be an upcoming trip to either spend time together or to go somewhere, either separately or together, that brings in life changes. But that's what's going on with him right now. That's why you're feeling heavy energy. So the best thing to do right now is to send love. To send love, okay? To send love to your masculine in a higher way. To send love and light. To be the light. Because that's what he needs right now. I hope that helps, okay? Amanda says, I understand your answer. Thank you, honey. And I can see you saying I refuse a new person. Well, that's showing you that it doesn't matter if anyone tries to come along to distract you or to be with you. You know who you are and you know what you want. And that's what you're learning right now. That's why you asked that question. I hope that helps, okay? We've got the amazing Rob there, Guided by Fire. Thank you for the donation. And it's great to have you here early as well. Hi, Liz. Any messages from Avery yesterday regarding yesterday's Dark Night of the Soul? It was mirrored. Thank you. And I'm so glad you love this deck. Let me know if you've got this deck as well. I feel you would really resonate with this deck and really intuitively enjoy using this deck. So the first card we've got coming up is Control. You know, what I'm feeling is, again, you know how I've got these other cards as well that came through. This card is coming out. What I'm really feeling is he's learning how to move out of control. You can see in this card, you know, you've got to look at this card in a higher way, because you can see you've got the king there, and then you've got this woman who seems to be controlled by the king. Okay, but really it's the other way around. This person is controlled by other people. So that's what I'm connecting with. He's constantly being controlled by other people and a woman, and you know what this is resonating with and relating to. And he's realizing that he is actually in control. So he's realizing he has authority, because even though he's a king, he doesn't think he's a king. He doesn't feel like a king. He's spending too much time being controlled or caring about what other people think. And that's the energy he's moving out of. And you may mirror that too in some way, shape or form. So it's about not taking things personally and rising out of that energy and realizing no one can control you unless you allow it. Now, he wants to come to you. He wants to reach out to you. He wants to be with you. And I feel there's also a lot being healed within yourselves about yourselves. You know, the way you look, the way you are, body image. Those kinds of things are also being healed. So you may have insecurities about yourself. There he is reassuring you in this card that he loves all of you and he loves you just the way you are. So he's showing that to you. He's saying, I love you just the way you are. You know, in this card here, this fairy should not really be interacting with this other person. It's like they've got nothing in common, or they don't seem on the surface to have anything in common, but they absolutely do. Okay, so it's about looking beyond the outer surface. It's about looking beyond the physical appearances. This fairy wants to spend time with this person and is offering something to this person too. So I feel that's what you're being shown. And also, you know, your person is tired of hearing people trying to control them. So this is them walking away from the karmic situation. You know, we've spoke about this coming up again. This is still what's being healed right now. You know, I was talking about this in the last message that I did for you, where he's saying goodbye to that karmic energy. It's like he's saying, I'm not listening to you anymore. I'm not listening to anyone else anymore. I'm listening to myself. I don't want to be controlled. I want to listen to my own self. So he's saying, I'm not listening to you or anybody else. And this could be, you know, female figures in his life. So this could be also connected with mother healing. He's going through a mother healing because maybe his mother controlled him in some way as a child, or there was something he was going through that's very much connected with female energy that he's walking away from. And obviously he's walking away from female energy because he wants to be with you. And you are a guy. So I feel it's like he's saying goodbye to that part of his life where he was controlled by females. And I know that might sound a bit strange, but that's what's coming through big time. And this is why he's spending a lot of time within himself, thinking, processing. Even though the light is there and he's being guided and that's your light, this is why he spends a lot of time thinking, overthinking, struggling, dealing with himself. And also spending time listening to music. He is the emperor, but he needs to stop procrastinating and he needs to take action. So I feel that you're receiving messages and music right now. And this is you kind of watching from the sidelines, wondering what's going on, observing, wondering what's being created, wondering what you're creating right now, what he's creating. So you're learning how to observe all of this in a higher way as the observer and say, isn't this interesting? It's like he's looking, thinking, oh, that's interesting. What's being created here right now? What's happening? So there's a lot of creative energy within yourself and a lot of power within you as well. And you're seeing this in a much higher way. And also you are releasing your own darkness and you're going through your own pain. So, you know, this is also what everything you've been through in your life and everything you're going through with the loss of your dad and even the situation with your brother and everything that's going on, you are releasing that right now. And that's the dark night of the soul energy there. You're both going through that. He definitely feels what you feel. He definitely is tuned in with what you were going through. And what I'm seeing intuitively in this card is there's going to be a miracle from what you're going through. I'm seeing this like a bee. It's like all this darkness and all this pain and all this struggle, there's going to be a miracle from it. Something big is going to be created from it. And the rose there, it's like showing you, even in all that darkness, there's still a beautiful rose growing there. And it's about being guided. The star, being guided by the angels, being guided by spirit, being guided by your intuition, being guided. You're saying, follow me. I know what to do. I know the way. And, what does that remind you of? Look at that. It's like Hermes. Or it's like, it's this gonk energy coming through. So you're being guided, you're being guided, you're connected. It's about having faith that there's so much hope in your connection right now. There's going to be a miracle breakthrough and there's magic flowing in. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps. Okay, really powerful message. Wow. So I'm going to go back down the chat. I'm going to try to find where I was in the chat before Rob's donation. So let's see where I was. So we did Amanda there. We've got Yara says, hello Liz and everyone. Can I have a message please? Of course you can. So let's do a message for the beautiful Yara. What do we need to know? 999, a great spiritual transformation is taking place right now within you and within your person. So you may be seeing butterflies and this card's moving as well. You have always had the power, own it. So own yourself right now. That means be you. Remember who you are. You have strength within you. When you feel you haven't, Archangel Michael will give it to you. So own your power. And I love that you've got the Chariot here. Because this card is, yes, it's about movement and change and taking back your power, which we've got here, owning your power. You've always had that power. But it's understanding that you'll get through the dark times by following the light. And, in this card, this is a puka. And pukas are very fast. So it's about fast energy flowing into your connection when you focus on the light. Look at the light there. That's you. You have the light within you. You're the unicorn. That's a magical being. That's you. And anything that's dark, you can handle it and overcome it. So I feel there is darkness around you in your connection. And your person may be going through darkness, but you are overcoming all of this with the light. So the angel's saying, you have the light, own it. You've always had the light, own that. A great spiritual transformation is taking place. And let's also do you a card from the Wildwood Tarot. The message coming through, look at this, wow. We've got the 8 of Arrows, struggle. So you're healing the struggle, and this was in reverse. So struggles are coming to an end because you're a fighter. So really what the angels want you to know in this reading is that you are a warrior, and you will get through anything that's coming at you. You're on a journey of discovery, and definitely between July and August, you're overcoming struggles. You're overcoming challenges. You're really showing yourself how strong and powerful you actually are. Isn't that a powerful reading? I hope that helps, okay? Seong's Domain says, good morning, Liz. How are you? I'm good, thank you, honey. Good morning to you. Millie Babsy says, good morning, Liz. Any message for me today? So this is for Millie Babsy. A message for you today. What do you need to know? Straight out, we've got 2 cards. The first one is your person right now is in deep contemplation about the next steps. So your person has got decisions to make and is going to make the right decision. It's like your person is saying, I've got choices, but I'm always going to choose you. But I need to release something. That's what the snake is symbolizing. And they're on a journey of ascension. That's what the ladders are representing. So your person is doing a lot of deep thinking. And again, work on the inner union. Work on creating what you want. So your person knows what they want. That's you. And that's being created. And that's also what you need to know. Okay, so this is also a message for you. You have choices to make right now. Nurture what you want. Focus on one thing. Sometimes we can get so distracted by many, many things, we don't make decisions. And the message is to go with the flow. There's flow happening here as well. So you've got 7-7 as well. 7, 7, 7, 7, 77. It's all about manifesting. So the message for you right now is you have the power to manifest your dreams. You are manifesting your dreams. And that's what you're being guided to know. And I feel you're going to be shown 777 as a sign of this. So trust in divine timing. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Ria, thank you for being here, honey. Thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, can I have a message from my DM? So what does your person want to say to you today? 2 cards. The first one is speed. Things are speeding up. There's movement. You're going to receive communication. It's moving forward, but your person is growing up spiritually. This card came up before. This is a changeling. It's not a baby. Okay, it seems like a baby. It looks like a baby, but it's a changeling. So your masculine may seem like he's everything you want right now, but he's also dealing with things. He's growing up spiritually. He's not quite ready for you. If he comes to you before he's ready, it will shock you. And that's what happens on this journey. We get shocked by things they do, things they say, their behavior. So he's apologizing for that. But what he's saying is, I'm growing up. Please understand that I'm going through a time of spiritual growth right now. So what you're being reminded in your journey is in divine timing. And yes, it's speeding up and moving forward, but it will happen at the right time. So there's no shocks along the way. So what sign or synchronicity are you receiving? You're on the right path. So that's what you're being shown. Okay, you're on the right path towards each other right now. Things are moving forward. Things are speeding up. I definitely feel between now and August, things are speeding up as well. But the angels want you to know that you're on the right path to be together. You're on the right path to come back into each other's lives and to have this relationship the right way. You're on the right path, but your person is still growing up and growing into who they need to be. So there's no shocks along the way, so they don't hurt you or hurt themselves. And they're apologizing for that. It's like your person is saying, remember, everything is for growth and learning. So have faith that at the right time, your person is going to be the emperor, not the page. I hope that helps, okay? So I'm going to go back down into the chat. Okay, so it's nice sometimes to use tarot instead of using just message decks, you know. So I use message decks a lot when I'm doing these lives. So it's nice to do something a bit different. So we've got the next question we're doing is for tarot. I'm going to make you a moderator then, honey. Bear with me a second. So we've got Tarot with the Empress there. I'm available to moderate. Thank you, honey. So I made you a moderator. You should be a moderator anyway. We've got Sanita says, if I subscribe, would you kindly answer A? Well, you don't need to be a subscriber. It's nice if you do subscribe, but you know, you just ask your question, then obviously I answer. So you're saying, would you answer? So obviously you haven't really asked me anything there, but I will pull you a card. So what do you need to know right now? This is for Sanita 777. Right now, you're in a process of change in your life. So this is saying to you, walk away from anything or anyone that no longer serves you. Okay, you're going through a bit of a spiritual awakening right now. You're on a journey of self-discovery and you're moving towards the light. Now, the sun in the distance there is happiness. So you may not feel exactly happy where you are right now, but you're certainly on the journey to enlightenment and you're on the journey to happiness. So everything you've ever wanted and dreamed of and desired is on the horizon. You're just getting there. And it's also reminding you that we always have a choice. Everything that we go through grows our soul. And you can see there you've left footprints here. So remember the person you were, because that person has made you into who you are today. But be grateful for the person you are today. Be grateful for all the lessons, all the things you've been through in the past, because everything has made you strong. And right now you're moving towards a happier time. So you're on a journey of self-discovery to walk away from the past to start again. And what you were doing in your future today, or what you're doing in your present today, should I say, is creating your future tomorrow. So you're on a path towards happiness. But you can choose to be happy today by focusing on blessings, focusing on love, focusing on all the good things around you, because your happy ever after is coming. And that's what you're being shown in this card. So a journey of self-discovery to find yourself, to move toward your happiness, which is always there for you if you look at it in a higher way. I hope that helps, okay? Alina says, this for Alina Thomas, when will he propose to me? When will he propose to you? The first card we've got coming up is, it's a very fertile time right now. Okay, and you're being reminded of that. The Empress is you know, so you have to believe in yourself and trust that you have the cherry that he wants. You know, that's like the cherry there. So you have everything he wants and you have to trust in that, you know, the cherry, the carrot, everything. And what I'm really connecting with here is as well, it's about understanding that love is power. Love is power. And I feel this also in an intimate way, that maybe, I don't know if you're saving yourself for marriage in that way, but it feels like you want to be married to have that kind of intimacy. Okay, because you know that your cherry is, I'm trying to say this in a PG way, your cherry is precious. So I'm not saying it's like popping your cherry, it's like you're saving yourself for marriage, or you're saving, and I'm not saying you haven't been with anyone at all. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you recognize how important it is to be in a committed relationship. And that's why you wanted him to propose to you, so that you can be with him in that way, so the carrot can have the cherry, if that makes sense. You want that. But what you're also being reminded of is everything that you go through on this journey makes you stronger. So it's not just about the end result of him proposing and being married. It's about everything you're learning along the way. You've got this kind of, this, I'm trying to think what she's called. Oh my goodness, what she called. She looks like an old woman, but she's a wise woman. Okay, she's a wise woman. There's a name for her, it'll pop in my mind if it's meant to. But you are becoming this wise person through what you're going through. All the growth you're going through, you're gaining strength right now. So you have strength within you, to handle what's going on. So really what the message is, he will propose to you because he knows that you are the cherry, and that your cherry is precious, and he wants you in that way, and you are the light, and you are the empress. So he will propose to you. But right now, it's about the journey to that proposal. It's about understanding that everything you're going through right now, it gives you strength. It builds you as a warrior. It makes you wise. So it's about being more in the present moment and having faith that what you want will happen at the right time. And I haven't got a timeline for you right now, because you're learning to be more in the present moment and enjoy where you are, knowing that at the right time you're going to be together. I feel it could even be within 3 years, okay? And I know that probably you want it a lot sooner than that. And I'm not saying you're not going to be together before then. It'll give me a lot of fear there. That may bring up fear. But I feel it may take a bit longer than you think to actually have what you want. But you have to have faith. I feel within 3 years, everything's going to have worked out for you. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Daisy, thank you for coming in, honey. Hi, Liz. Any message for me today from the angels or my spiritual team? So what do you need to know? I love that you call your guide your spiritual team. So you've got a few cards coming out here. I've got one that flew out. I'm going to start with that one. This is about understanding right now that your person is loyal to you. So there's a lot of loyalty in your life. You're a loyal person. And this may be what you're dreaming of. Your person being loyal to you, growing old with your person, maybe having a family with your person, maybe having a dog. This is a great sign of things to come. And it's about you understanding right now that you will have what you want. The Knight of Pentacles is a yes from heaven. It's eventual positive outcome. It's things working out. So I feel what the message here is, your person right now is on a journey of self-discovery. From the child to the man, to the person who walks away from anything that's not serving them to be able to be with you. I feel this is a journey of spiritual awakening, because you can see, you've got the journey from the child into the man, but this is really about your person becoming the emperor. But look what he's doing here. He's got shoes on, here he hasn't. So he's really finding himself. He's really becoming someone who doesn't care what people think. He's starting to stand up for who he is. And that's moving things forward. So your journey is moving forward right now. And this is because you are manifesting. So you're asking for what you want. You're focusing on the inner love. You're focusing on the inner union. You're also focusing on you and what you want and what's in your heart. So your heart is manifesting your dreams and you are creating. And this is what's happening between now and June. And the Ace of Cups is also about manifesting the kind of relationship that you want, visualizing it, affirming I'm in a wonderful, loving relationship, moving everything forward the right way. And the angels are affirming that that's exactly what's happening. Your person will walk away from anything in the physical world that's stopping them from being with you, or that's stopping them from being an enlightened spiritual being. You will be together. There will be that freedom to be together, to explore, to travel, to do everything you want to do. But right now they are on a journey of self-discovery to realise who they are. But there's loyalty there along the way. So I feel the message coming through for you is understand that between now and June, your person is loyal to you. Even if they're not really showing up for you in that moment, they are loyal to you and they're loyal to themselves in this connection because they're making the required changes that they need to make. Your journey is on the right track and you can take back your power between now and July by listening to your heart and working on you and your dreams and your desires and manifesting and connecting with the heart space and the inner connection and knowing that you will be together because, the Knight of Pentacles is a yes. He's saying, yes, you will have everything you want eventually. So eventually is also reminding you that you are in a journey of trusting and having faith and trusting the process to unfold and being in the flow of things. And what I'm seeing here as well is him letting go of all of these things that used to matter to him, like material things. It's like he's shedding his skin. He's taking off his shoes, he's walking into the wilderness. He's saying anything that stopped me from feeling free, or anything that stopped me from being with you where I want to be, I'm letting go of all of that. And that's the process. It's like peeling layers off an onion. So have faith in the process of your love. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Erica, thank you for the donation, honey. Hylas want to understand what Spirit is saying. So what is Spirit saying to you right now? Your body is asking you to slow down. You've got 2 cards. So the first thing is slow down. There's no need to rush or force this. There's no need to try so hard. So if you've been going through anything in the physical, like, maybe you're feeling a bit tired or maybe you're feeling a bit drained or maybe you're not feeling, your usual self, you're being guided to slow down. Slow down and rest and, give back to yourself and feel more at peace. Now, if you're not experiencing anything in your body, you're being asked to slow down. So the angels are saying to you, just slow it down a little bit. You don't need to try and make it happen. Relax. You don't need to force anything to happen. And the angels are all around you. So they're showing you that they are with you. They're comforting you. So if you've been seeing 444 or you're seeing white feathers, that's why. If you see dark feathers, that's about forgiveness. But the angels are all around you. That's what they're communicating to you right now. And also that anything that happens to you is happening for you. So in other words, the Tower is about chaos, upheaval, but it brings in enlightenment. And I'm seeing this like a squirrel here. You're gathering everything you need right now through the chaos and the upheaval and the craziness, the Tower moments, the things that may not make sense to you. You're receiving your dreams. So there's so much magic coming in, and the lightning bolt there is about power and strength. So remember, everything you're going through is giving you strength. You have angels all around you. You're being asked to slow down. I hope that helps, okay? That's what you need to know. So I'm going to go back up to the chat. Thank you so much to everyone who's jumping in. Thank you for bearing with me. The way it works is if you want a priority question, that's what the donations are for. Otherwise, it's about bearing with me as I work through the chat, okay? Bear with me. So, next question we're doing then. We've got Jacinta says, hi Liz, why does my DM hold back from showing me love in the 3D? Because of his own fears, his own insecurities, wounds, being let down, that kind of thing. So the message coming through is cleanse yourself in your space. So there's a cleansing taking place right now. Okay, there's something he needs to release, something he needs to let go of. So he needs to cleanse himself and his space to be able to open up to you. And you need to cleanse yourself in your space right now. So really the message is preparation. You're both being prepared for each other. It's a form of protection. So what you're being guided to do right now is to cleanse yourself. Okay, to cleanse your space. That may mean decluttering. Giving things to charity, going through what you don't want, making room for your person to come into your life the right way, cleansing yourself of anything negative, any fear-based energies, thinking there may be something wrong because he's not showing you his love right now. So let's see what he wants to communicate to you through the tarot. Yeah, it may seem like he's asleep, okay? It may seem like he's not doing anything, but he's working it all out. This is in reverse. He's waking up right now. Okay, so it may seem like your person is asleep or not aware of what's going on or doesn't care about you or, it's like you might be thinking, oh, he's just doing himself and he doesn't care. It's like he's sleeping. There's a lot going on behind the scenes. He's thinking about decisions. He's thinking about how to open up to you. It's like he's dreaming about you. So I feel right now you're connecting in dreams. And that's what you're being shown. You're being shown through dreams that there's a decision coming, that he does love and care about you, that, he wants to communicate. That's what I'm seeing here. He's dreaming about communicating. He's dreaming about opening up to you. He's dreaming about telling you how he feels. He's just not quite there yet. So have faith between now and April that he'll open up to you at the right time. This is a time for you to cleanse your space, to cleanse yourself, to not think the worst, to connect with him in a higher way, to connect with him in the 5D. Because your journey is much more than just a physical relationship. And that's what you need to know. Kat says, I was on June yesterday, part 2. This movie is full of a journey, a bit like The Matrix. Do you know, I said to George yesterday that June part 2's come out, because we've got June part 1 on DVD, and I noticed it's come out, and we said we might go and see it, so that's another sign there. Powerful. And I'm pretty sure I've done you a message already. So let's also just pull you a little Wildwood Tarot card as well. This is for Kat. I'm pretty sure I've already answered Kat with a donation. But the message is reminding you that everything you go through is a transition. So for example, when you're on your journey, you learn through those stormy seas. Because a skilled sailor does not learn through a calm sea, but you're moving into calmer times. So this is showing that to you. You're going through a transition right now to get to calmer times. I hope that helps. It's like leaving all the struggle behind to move into easier times. Gypsy, thank you for the donation, honey. Good morning. What messages are for me today about my move next month and my person? So what do you need to know about your move next month? It's going to bring in a victory. You're going to bring in joy. Look at this. You've got the wheel, so it's heaven sent. And you've got the 6 of Wands, which is about feeling amazing. So it's going to bring in a feeling of power. You're going to feel good. This card is about success. It's a card of promotion. You're going to feel like you've been promoted in a way in your life. So in other words, you're going to feel on top of the world with this move. So between now and June, you're going to feel good. And it feels like this may have been something you've been working on or putting into place since October. So it feels like October, you may have been manifesting things or speaking to the universe about what you wanted. And since October, the universe created the way for this to happen. So it feels like a cycle completion between October just gone and June this year to bring it in. So victory, feeling good. And the wreath there as well is about an ending for a new beginning. And I feel that's about fire, power, passion. Feeling excited about everything that's going on. It's like a new chapter is beginning for you. So it's a good thing. And the energy around your person right now, you've got 1313, ladybirds, luck is on your side. This is a very lucky time for you, filled with magical opportunities. And the thing is, when you feel this way, when you're in high vibration, when you feel on top of the world, guess what? Your light shines and everything you want comes to you like a moth to a flame. So your journey is absolutely on track and there's blessings there. I hope that helps, okay? So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to just pick a few randomly from, the chat where we are right now instead of going back to the beginning. Because I'm sure there's people in now who weren't there at the beginning. So we're going to do Dream Without a Doubt says, Liz, hello, how will this karmic release be? Will it be peaceful or chaotic? And how do our families react to our connection? Well, the first thing is, when you are together and you are happy together, your families will be okay because they just want you to be happy at the end of the day, without drama, without stress. So your families, whatever they initially think, will warm to the connection when they see that you're happy and safe and, stable. So don't worry about what people will think. And who cares what people think? As long as you are happy, that's the most important thing. And obviously there's going to be some chaos to bring in peace, because a karmic release will always be chaotic. But it's about understanding that you are there for your person to support them through it all. So the message coming through, The first thing is use crystals at this time because it will bring in a healing energy. So you can assist this karmic release to bring in a more harmonious energy, a more healing energy by bringing in crystals. Okay, so crystals will assist at this time. And also do not be afraid because the entire universe is working to make it happen. Okay, if you've seen 222 or you've seen spiders, it's about having faith that everything is happening for a higher reason. Now, I've actually, what time are we on? It's actually going on, I think it's at 10 o'clock, but I created a karmic deck over the last few days that's now available to buy. I've got Karmic 101, but I've just made the Divine Masculine Karmic Struggles deck. And I will be using that as soon as I get it, okay? So usually it takes a couple of weeks for these cards to come. And I feel that maybe in a couple of weeks you're going to need a bit more guidance in that way. So that may also help. But let's see what's going on with the karmic connection. Yeah, this person is speaking badly about them to other people. You know, and that's causing your person pain because your person is not a bad person. And this is what he's questioning. Why are you speaking badly about me? Why? You know, I'm not a bad person. So it really does hurt your person. That brings in chaos in their mind because they don't want to be judged as a bad person. Yet your person is learning to not care what people think because he knows he's not a bad person and you know that. So really it's about having faith that whatever's going on, it will be okay because the universe has got your back. And even though it may seem chaotic, it will become peaceful and it will be okay. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? So we got Empress M says, can I have an intuitive message about anything you're guided to? So this is for the Empress M. What do you need to know? The message coming up is, right now you're gathering all the resources. So you're being given everything you need to succeed. So, you know, all the lessons you're experiencing, all the experiences you're experiencing, it's all giving you what you need to be a success, to be successful within your relationship, but also within your own spiritual journey. And the squirrel is a symbol of that. And also, a loved one in heaven is saying hello. So you have a loved one around you in heaven right now, assisting you, guiding you, helping you, who is there for you. So if you've seen a robin, that's a sign of that. So I'm going to bring in a message from this person. So what message is the loved one in heaven saying to you? The loved one is saying to you, look at this, life is the greatest gift that I could give to you. Live well. So, you know, that could be coming from, you know, we get that energy. Life is the greatest gift I could give to you. So this could be from a parent up there. But I feel this is actually a message to you directly from God, the Creator, which is so powerful because God's given you life. And he's saying life is the greatest gift I could give to you. Live well. So it's not about the relationship with your twin flame being the greatest gift that he could ever give to you. He's saying your life is the greatest gift that I could give to you. Live well. Isn't that beautiful? And also, you were always special to me and you still are. So someone up there is saying to you, you were special to me in life and you were special to me now. You were special to me. And laugh and smile about the good times and forgive and heal the bad times. And these may be things you're learning on your journey right now. To laugh and smile about all the good things and the good times and to forgive and heal anything else. Great guidance and advice coming through from your loved one in heaven and a message for you from God. I hope that helps, okay? Really powerful. We've got Samantha, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, what's Gabriel thinking towards me today? So what's Gabriel thinking towards you today? What's Gabriel thinking towards you? Wow. First card is there's a celebration ahead. So, you know, this is building that solid foundation for the future. It's about joy. You know, when Gabriel thinks about you, he thinks about joy. He thinks about the way you are as a person, the happiness you bring into his life. And, you know, he is also going through a lot of pain himself too. You know, and he's apologizing for the way he's hurt you. But he's also saying, when I hurt you, I hurt me. So really what I'm connecting with in this card is his own pain. He's in a lot of pain. And he wants to heal that pain. So he's going through a completion cycle. And he's also, you know, someone may have hurt him here as well. And, you know, obviously he's hurt when he's hurting you. And he may have hurt you. But what I'm also feeling here is he's getting over something that he's been through. Someone in his life may have stabbed him in the back or hurt him in some way. And he's dealing with that and healing from that. That could be a friend, it could be a family member. I feel he's been through something that's really hurt him in the past, and he's still got wounds around that. So it could be a past lover, but I feel it's more something family orientated, or someone he saw as a family member, and it's really hurt him. So he's healing from that, and there's wounds there because of that, because he's afraid of being hurt. So he's saying to you, I'm afraid of being hurt, but that's not going to stop me from being with you, because you are the joy in my life. So you bring a lot of joy into his life, and he wants you to know that. And yeah, there's a miracle coming in. So communication has been restored. They're giving me fear, and a great message is on the way. So something big is coming. They give me a lot of fear, though. He's releasing a lot of fear to handle this. And you're going to be dreaming about each other. You're dreaming right now. So pay attention to your dreams, because they are giving you messages. Journal down what you're going through, and it will make a lot of sense to you, because there's a lot of healing taking place right now. You know, there's a lot of power within your connection, and there's magical things going on. So the angels are making you aware of that. Okay, there's a lot going on within your connection right now, and your dreams are showing the way. So dreaming of each other, yes, but also being shown previews, what's been healed, and what's been understood to bring that miracle in. I hope that helps, okay? Really powerful. You're very welcome, Dream, without a doubt. I'm glad it helps, honey. We're going to do a message for Helen. Says, hi, Liz, can I please have a message from my DM from GN? So what does GN want to say to you? So the message coming out very clearly is, your person wants to reach out to you, but is afraid of falling, okay? I feel your person has fallen for you very hard, and they're not used to the way that feels. So your person really is saying to you, since I've known you, my life has changed. I've fallen for you hard, and I'm afraid of falling hard. In other words, afraid of pain. I mean, the thing is, they can pull away because they're afraid of being hurt. And he's showing that to you, but he wants to come towards you with some good news, but he needs to heal his own insecurities first. And what we have to remember with this card is that, even if we fall, we get caught by heaven. We'll get through whatever's going on. But the big message coming through intuitively that you need to know from this card is that your person has fallen for you hard, and they are dealing with that. That means fallen madly, deeply in love with you. Truly in love with you, and that's making them feel vulnerable and afraid, and that's why they're working through that to be able to be with you the right way. I hope that helps, okay? Really powerful. Harshi says, what does my crush feel about me? Is this, bear with me, I'm actually all jumping about here. What does my crush feel about me? Is the connection between us real, or is it in my head? I feel that my chat's jumping around when I'm connecting with your energy, and I feel that this, like the way he feels or the way he's coming across to you, is jumping around a little bit, like back and forth. So you don't know what to feel or what to think. You could be thinking, is this real? Is this in my head because of this person's behavior? So it feels like this person needs to get more balanced in their behavior. Okay? Your person wants to come to you. So your person wants to rush into this, but is a little bit afraid of doing that because they don't want to be hurt. But this is absolutely what your person wants. So it's not in your head, okay? It is real, and he is going to come to you and talk to you. So this is moving ahead between now and June. He's going to come to you. He's going to show you that he's interested. He's going to show you how he feels. He needs to balance his energy so he's not back and forth or bobbing around everywhere. He wants to actually come to you and open up and show you how he feels. He wants to take his guards out. And that's why it's taking a little bit of time. So don't doubt this love. This isn't a crush. It's real. You may even be thinking about the future. Will we have a family together? And the angels are saying to you, you're building a solid foundation so you can have a family together. This is something that's coming in the future. But there's a plan taking place and forming right now. So solutions are coming to make the right decisions possible to bring in this love the right way. I hope that helps, okay? Powerful. Okay, guys, I'm going to go off now because I've been on for an hour and 40. So I want to say a big thank you to everyone for donating, for jumping in. If you haven't had your question answered today, you can always reach out to me for a personal reading, or you can kind of jump somewhere in the chat and the live and the replay, and it will give you an answer. Or you can connect with the messages in the daily readings I provide. But also, I am live a lot more. So I'm not going to be live tomorrow because I've got a busy day tomorrow, but I will be live on Friday. So if you haven't answered your question today, you can jump on then. And if you haven't already, give me a thumbs up now because it really helps. I've only got 16 likes and I'm sure I've answered way more questions than that. So have a great day. I'm sending you so much love and I'll see you soon.